Hello world, my name's Timster and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Now, I actually wanted to start off the video in the world map and I kind of feel stupid for not doing that. But anyway, we did all we could, we equipped everyone with all the proper new stuff that we gave them. I changed the position of my webcam just a little bit, hopefully it's in a better spot, I don't really know yet, but we'll see. And Chip and Dale's dialogue are perfect. Perfect. Basically what they're saying... Excuse me. Basically what they're saying is we have a selection of different worlds we can go to, and we can see which ones are better or worse or, you know, all that good stuff by checking the level. Down here, this is battle level 2, which we don't really want to go to yet. Up here, however, should be battle level 1, so we're going to go ahead and depart. Now, we can access the gummy garage and other important stuff like that, but we don't have any other gummies to really use, so it's not really... there's no real point to doing it. So let's just dive right in and head to our first world. And here, they're explaining how to do stuff. Basically, circle to shoot, X to break, and I think there are a few other commands. I'll remember them as we go along. But as soon as we get this out of the way. And yeah, you have an energy shield, or rather, you have energy that acts as MP for Sora, and shield which acts as HP. The more gummy blocks you have, the more HP you have, and I'm not too sure about the energy. I forgot how that goes. But basically, you can shoot lasers and stuff using your energy, but if you have none left, you can't do anything. But right now, we don't have to worry about it, except keep opening fire. And those are enemy Heartless gummy ships. Now, your objective is to not necessarily destroy them, in fact, you don't even have to. Your objective is to just keep flying through, shoot whatever's in your way, and if you're lucky enough to kill one of these ships, you might end up getting a blueprint for it, which you can actually build and or use as your gummy ship instead of the default Kingdom model. Funny thing is, whatever you decide to name the raft in the beginning, if you happen to beat Riku in his race, then that's basically the name of the gummy ship to start off with. Like, for us, I think I named it Gold Hawk. Oh, there's blueprint right there. For Silk. Nice. So yeah, our gummy ship's name right now is Gold Hawk, I believe. We can check that out in the gummy garage when we get the next chance. Right now, you just keep on flying, go through these rings, shoot those squares. I think those are demolished bits of wall that separated the worlds. Yeah, you just keep flying, keep duck, dive, dip, dive, and dodge, or I forgot how it goes from dodgeball. Anyway, just keep shooting the ships, collect the gummy pieces, and yeah, let's take the ones out on top. It's kind of weird they have ships down there when you can't even really shoot them. Yeah, it's kind of a long flight without any boosters or powerful engines, so... What's that? Is that a Heartless? Oh no! That's the world. You can't actually cause any physical harm to the world, so just fly right into it. And in Final Mix and 1.5, they actually introduced gummy missions that are similar to the ones we'll find in Kingdom Hearts 2. And I guess by completing some of the missions and getting a high score, you can get some really good gummy pieces and stuff like that. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to fly straight into whatever we need to. And here we are in Wonderland. Fantastic.
Oh, my fur and biscuits! I'm late! Oh dear! I'm here! I should be there! Oh, I'm late! Oh, the Queen! She'll have my head for sure!
No, she won't. And here we are finally in Wonderland, and there is a green Trinity mark waiting for us. We can't use it yet, though, unfortunately. The only thing we can do is... Actually, we'll be coming back to this room a little bit later. If you stay here and wait for the clocks to tick down and stuff, you can encounter Heartless, which will spawn treasure chests. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to go through this door, and... Oh, it's kind of small. Yeah, expect Wonderland to be very weird. Okay, so, first order of business. I keep saying that, I know, I'm sorry. Go right up to the door.
So small.
No, you're simply too big. Must you be so loud? You woke me up. Good morning. Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
So, yep, traditional Alice in Wonderland stuff. There's nothing we can... Actually, I take that back. Before you grow small, push in this bed. And then drink the potion. What could go wrong? Oh, yo. Huh. I guess it's safe. Oh no, Heartless! Oh, and new Heartless. I forgot what they're called. I want to say they're called Red Nocturnes, but I know that's not the right name. Get over here. But yeah, they're pretty easy to take down. They're more magic-based and will constantly cast fire. But like I said, it's nothing to worry about, like, at all, because they're physically weak. They're just annoying when they keep striking you with fire. Deuce! Ah! Get over here! I wish I had stopped. Okay, let's try locking on and then striking. If I had guard, this wouldn't be a problem. I could just deflect their fire back at them. Otherwise, you have to time your strikes, like I did just there. The cool thing about fighting them is... after we fight them all, anyway. Yeah, get up here! I can't reach you! There we go. You know what? Forget it! Ah, if I can jump on the table... Not letting me jump on the table. This is fail. I have no idea what just happened there. I think he blew fire at his own ally. Anyway, as I was saying, the cool thing about fighting them is they tend to drop quite a bit of money, as well as plenty of MP balls. So if you're surrounded by Heartless and you need to use, like, a special ability or blast them all with magic, you pretty much get your magic back right away. And that door is messed up. It's not good. Also, yeah, magic will obliterate the Heartless at this point in the game. You might as well just spam fire as much as you can. I love that. Actually, I want to check out that door now that's messed up. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of foreshadowing, accidentally anyway, what's going to happen later, but yeah. Anyway, there really isn't much we can do here right now, so let's go ahead and explore more of Wonderland by going to the Queen's Castle. Oh, I got excited.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is... because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Yeah, but
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No, no! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Apparently we're her lawyers.
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail, and it's off with all of your heads. Gather as much or little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. So yeah, we have to prove Alice is innocent in this whole scheme. By doing that, we'll touch the save sphere, or the save point. And we're gonna go ahead and save it into a new slot, as we did before. I don't think it should be too much of a problem to do this. And now, let's go into the forest. The Lotus Forest, I should say. Ugh! Cat without a head that's constantly teleporting. Don't get ahead of yourself. Who are you? I love Donald's freak out there. Who indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. The Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, and all that lie in darkness. Wait! They've already... Yeah, I think they've already exited the forest, so, but don't... I don't know, my webcam is blocking. I think this was a bad game to use a webcam for. Anyway. Trust or not to trust? I trust you'll decide. Yeah, basically, as I said, we have to collect 4 pieces of evidence and prove Alice wrong. Or prove the Queen wrong and Alice is innocent. The thing is, you don't have to collect all 4 pieces. You can just collect 1 or 2 or how many you want. It just means that the more you collect, the more of a chance you'll have to prove her innocent. And I'll explain more when we cross that bridge, basically. Right now, yeah, basically, Donald has the right idea. Just burn them all. Burn all the Heartless. I love it. You don't have to be a mage character, and you can still do pretty good damage with your fire spell. And we have these flowers here. Let's go ahead and examine them. Give me a potion, I'll make you bigger. Not yet. This one over here. Give me an ether. Okay. Stuck. So I think what we need is 1 potion, 1 ether, maybe 1 mega ether? Wait, we don't even have an ether. Ah, great. How did we not have an ether? Wait, make sure. Yeah. We'll have to come back when we have an ether. But right now, though, let's just fight these Heartless and get it over with.
Fire!
I didn't even know that there was a Heartless in front of me. I blasted him anyway. Perfect. Alright. Now, if we come in here, we'll find another Trinity Mark. Let's go ahead and use it. And we get MP balls, a potion, maybe an ether here. Yes, we got an ether. That was perfect. And it looks like there's our first piece of evidence. Let's go ahead and open it. And pardon me, my nose is itchy. And we found Heartless footprints. Now that we got the ether, give it to the flower. And he gives you... Whoa. That was strange. Anyway, we get a camping set from that. Nice. Let's continue down here and wipe out the Heartless as we come across them. Speak of the devil themselves.
See ya.
Nice! I can't tell what we just leveled up with, but eh. Maybe I should lower the webcam more, I don't know. But in fact, we are going to lower it there, because that seems to be the best place. I know it's in a bit of a weird position, but whatever. This guy requires an ether too, which we don't have because we used up our last one. And nice. Okay, now there's a bit of a trick here. Let's see if I can do it. The thing is, you have to jump on this mushroom, jump on this one. Oh, let's open this bit of evidence. Antenna. You have to make a long jump all the way over there. And by that I mean you have to jump from like the very last bit of this ledge, and you can go over there and open that chest. There you go. As soon as Sora does that little dipping motion, that's when you can make the jump and pull himself up. And from that we got 500? I'm not sure what that was. Was that a gummy piece? I don't know. It's just really weird how the translation or the English patches for this game, because it's not accurate whatsoever, and it was said to be 100% complete, which is a complete lie. In case I didn't say it before, get on the mushroom. There might be some issues later on where we have to switch over to like the full Japanese version, and that's because this English patch kind of has a glitch where you end up at the last or the final area of the game, and there's no way for you to leave. So when that particular scene pops up, we'll have to switch over. But right now, I think we're okay, and I don't recall anything else like that happening. That, I'm not sure what it is. I don't know what any of these items are. I won't know until we actually look at the menu. Okay, so I don't see... Yeah, I don't see if there's anything else we need to do here. So we're just gonna jump down, and we don't have any ether, so we can't open up any more flowers. I think there's only one there. Is there one over here? No. Okay. Alright, that's just fine. Oh wait, what about this one in here? I completely missed it. Potion. You got it.
Here.
Was that anything? That was a high potion. Eh. Oh well. Anyway, when everything's all said and done in here, just come over here, throw a potion this flower's way, and it'll make us grow. Let's just step on this log, smack that tree. Maybe not. Let's grab that fruit. Now, in the original strategy guide, it said something about smacking the tree, but there's no point to it because that makes so that hole up there is inaccessible. There's no need to smack the tree. And we're small again. Let's see, so that did that, so let's climb up. Now we can go... Actually, no, I take that back. We can't go anywhere. Heartless! What? I was just up here and they weren't here! Ugh. I swear they came out of nowhere. Anyway, let's make our way over here. Jump up. And this will bring us to a different section of the bazaar room. That should be the room we first entered in. And it was! Now, this is very tricky. You can always do it again if you mess up. But you gotta turn Sora the right way. Don't worry about Donald falling. Long jump over here. Open this. And we get claw marks. And the Cheshire Cat gives us a present. Oh, look what you found. Nice going. Now can we save Alice? Or now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. She may be innocent, but what about you? What do you mean? I won't tell, but I'll give you something. The power of ice. Lizard. So now we have ice, which means if we go back to Traverse Town, blow out the candles, and we get that chest. Let's see if there are any Heartless here so we can test it out. Doesn't seem like there is. Not much more we can do in this area. We have a few minutes left, so let's go back into the forest, explore a little more. Because there's still one section of the Bazaar Room I want to explore. Also, with any luck, we might encounter some new Heartless. Does not seem like it, which is rather unfortunate, but I'll take it. No Heartless is better than rare Heartless. Okay, so I think what we want to do is go in here. Let's see. Yep. And this should be our last piece of evidence. Stench. Perfect. Now that we're all done here, let's go and present our evidence to the Queen. Before we do, let's go ahead and save it, because there's going to be another kind of sort of boss fight coming up. So, yeah. Now let's make sure everyone is stocked up on items. Not high potions, not yet. I mean, it would be good, but at the same time, you don't want to waste all your high potions this early in the game. Best to wait till you stock up on them, and even better if Sora's HP gets closer to 60. Alright, that should be good enough. So let's go on in. Talk to the card soldier on the right, I think. And present our evidence. I like the music. There's 4 pieces of evidence. And because the Queen is a word I'd rather not use, she presents her own evidence and mixes it with ours, and we have to decide who's guilty based on what pops out of one of the boxes. Yeah. Now the thing is, if we choose wrong, Donald and Goofy are kicked out of the next fight until we free them. If we choose right, they join us right from the start. It doesn't really matter which one you open, Donald and Goofy are going to join you no matter what, so I usually like to choose the 4th box, which you can't really see because I'm terrible at that. And that's our soldier. The Queen freaks out. She is not impressed because she thinks it was some kind of trick. And anyone who defies the Queen is guilty. So basically, we did what she said, and we're... yeah. I don't like that Queen. And as I said, Donald and Goofy are still in our party, so we're pretty okay. Just dodge roll, and see if you can blast the Queen. Doing that will make all the red cards useless, giving us ample time to strike the tower. This basically lowers that cage that Alice was in so we can try to free her, but it's really just a fun boss fight, no matter what. Oh, no! He destroyed his own part of the tower. Now, at this point, you want to be careful about... you know, I gotta burn the Queen again. Anyway, at this point, be careful about how much damage you deal to the tower, because when you deal enough, it'll start dropping money. And if you keep attacking it and don't collect the money before it's completely destroyed, you're gonna lose out on all this money. I know it's hard right now without Treasure Magnet, but we'll get it soon enough. It just might be a little bit more difficult because we started at midnight, I think. So we'll be leveling up pretty slow until level 45 or 50. But by then we'll be leveling up at a pretty quick rate. And there you go. Lowering the cage, and... Alice is missing. Wonder what happened. She must have gotten kidnapped while we were fighting. You fools! Find the one who's behind this! I don't care how! So yeah, if it weren't for the Queen of Hearts, we would have found Alice, or... Yeah, we would have found Alice to be innocent, and all of this could have been avoided if the Queen just wasn't like that. At any rate, this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode, but I'm going to end it here. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it so far, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, world!